seeking $200,000 for 5% of my company. Wow. Things are amazing, right? A beautiful couple, madly in love, shedding happy tears together. Sparks, I said,
people can do that on their own.
Weddings. We handle the tech so that our couples can handle the love.
It's called Zoom.
But simply a better way to get married. Weddings are stressful and expensive.
Season 13, episode 5. Online weddings planning service, a gadget that prevents vetting from tangling, twisting and balling up in unconventional way to whatever. 13.5.
Sharks, to get you all in the wedding mood, you each have a piece of cake and a glass of champagne in front of you. Let's toast
to the Chevrolet Testament. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
He said Chevrolet.
Mark.
They didn't even catch that. Mark said to the Chevrolet Testament. Did I hear wrong?
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Chevrolet.
The Testament. Chevrolet. The Testament. Oh, he don't like that cake.
We're all going to want to do that more in person. I don't like evaluation. I'm out.
It's just sitting in his mouth.
Take back his cake.
I saw his face when she was talking about.
See, she drinking the good stuff.
He's like, what the fuck? This is Zoom. $200,000, 5% to a fucking video. Not even there. Maybe she got mad still.
Chevrolet Testament. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Chevrolet. Take back his cake.
That's totally fine. You enjoy that cake, you enjoy that champagne.
Oh,
You want to hear a fun fact?
now I wouldn't eat it after she said that. I'm like, okay, what
ever
you do?
streamed in video online was my brother Brian in 1998.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because I helped start the whole streaming industry. That's how I made my money with
How do you
audio.
know it was the very first?
Cause he just
The first wedding ever.
I don't want to do that more.
Become a
in
billionaire.
person. I
How
don't
you
like
know?
evaluation.
Take back
privileged,
his cake.
boy.
That's totally fine.
Privileged.
You want to hear a fun fact?
I think it's super important to understand
Ooh,
who we saw
her
get married
privilege.
last year using Wetfully. So
The issue you have with this deal before, because 700 is nothing, not that
can I finish really quickly telling you about the
please do,
40%?
because I'm about to eviscerate you.
Great.
No, wait. Before you get to the money, were you in the wedding business before?
I'd love for him to as well.
I understand exactly.
And weddings is obviously totally very female dominated, except for Mr. Wonderful here.
He doesn't fit.
Oh, her ego is out of.
And I built an app
out
to
of
work with wedding
control.
planners.
What actually did you develop? Is it the production and the switching
Right,
and
like-
the mixing side of it, or what?
What their wedding
So,
is.
Caroline, here's what I'm trying to figure out.
I did that so I have a picture date.
No, I understand.
The reason I'm
Pull out
asking
of
the
the
questions
date.
about the
That's-
technology is
We
Are you
don't do any.
capturing the birth dates or any information
Right.
about the attendees, the 200 that are attending?
Right.
We're
And
collecting their first name, last name, and email right now.
Is she selling the information?
geeks here are
that's what
asking
Mr. Wonderful
important
was
questions.
dropping.
Attending, we collect their guest list, which we
capturing?
don't. But the beauty of what we've done and why we're such a good team is that we're super amazing on the operations side, and we're able to scale up. And
It makes
scale
me
back
think
as the
about
weddings
other
come through
apps
the
and
door.
stuff.
what actually did you develop? Is it the production and the switching and the mixing side of it, or
Sometimes
what?
that's all
No,
it's
the actual
about, getting
planning
information.
process itself is where the tech and the proprietary tech lies.
And then Mr. Wonderful break. He trying to be nice and say, "Are you also dating?" Mr. Wonderful specific. He's like, "Okay, fuck data. This is what we really asking." He said, "That ain't enough food. I need to be able to sell these people's firstborns."
I think it's
Our
gonna
two
drop
base
off.
packages are 800 to 1200,
Like a
and then we have
cliff.
a whole menu of add-ons that couples can
Like a
choose
cliff,
from.
if it hasn't already.
Zoom.
What's your problem?
And then what all these kids know about editing, too, on top of just being able to Zoom something. You know what I mean?
Okay, the only way this works for me goes back to the data. I have a lot of other companies that service weddings.
Yeah. If you can get
For me,
their
I
firstborn.
don't think you're worth $4 million, but it's an interesting data feeder business.
Yeah.
If you're willing to work with the other companies so that we could sell your weddings, all of our other stuff.
Yeah.
They are my customers. Okay, they're the people that I sell. the
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
greeting
about your
cards to,
weddings.
And I also.
What percentage
I'm
was
gonna
she
bring so much
seeking?
value to this
5.
business. Look,
They got the money to lose.
To another level.
Well, but like Mr. Wonderful, okay, he might just want the data.
It's so cool that we'll have
You know what I mean? He
access
don't give a
to
shit about the wedding.
Right.
pretty much
He just want that information. And you get the birth dates? You got all that? Or?
But then you got to consider sometimes the sharks watch each other, and like there might be some of them that now want the data, but they're not gonna say it like he
Right.
just
Like they didn't think about that.
Yeah, but yeah. So they gonna make it. They gonna go for the wedding aspect, but at the end of the day, but they just can't let the entrepreneur know they finna pimp her, cause she's an opportunist, and she might pick up on it, cause she's some egotistical opportunist at that. So it's a bunch of business game. You gotta be trash to be in every American industry, any American industry.
Well, it's information. That's all.
Yeah.
Back before all technology was where it is, people used to dig in the trash to get thrown out mail. That's why it is like you shred your mail and whatever. Because you used to get your address and sell them on the list.
Yeah.
I have moderate to
Oh, they done jazzed it up. Prescription commercial.
Oh, okay. I thought it was jazz commercial.
You know the song, nothing is everything. It might lower your ability to fight infections and viruses, I'm sure. All from acne. You gonna kill yourself on some acne? The acne just made you just not as cute as you wanted to be. That was the problem. So you gonna risk being deader than you intended to be to be a little cuter. Girl, you better pop that zit and put some alcohol on it. They do. They really do.
And they willing to take a chance.
Proactive has been proven not to kill motherfuckers out. But I'm not trying to cape for no medication. But, you know, Proactive accidentally.
Can you just listen to the song?
Okay. It was.
You saw that the lady dance.
It was a jam. It was a jam.
Yeah, nice outfit.
It was a nice outfit. I'm with it. Let's work on this skin. What's wrong with me? What was I thinking? Are we still pretending that Jennifer's ex-husband is not gay? I know you don't, because I barely know. He was on another reality show, like a housewife show or something, I don't know. But anyway, he's supposed to be a lawyer, and then when he was with her, he gay. They say
this isn't the
she's like, I seen you. She's like, I do better Karen TikToks than this. Than his wedding. She is not worried. Ooh, look, did you see that devil smile on her when she said that? Ooh, she the devil. Then with the shark music, it sounded like they're in them horror movies. And Kevin's not quite worried because he thinks she's not really going to be able to get that data.
Kevin, what are you spamming people with when you get their information?
You said, what do you want?
Spamming people with when you get that information. It took him because he is spamming motherfuckers.
yeah.
But outside of that spamming, they have a whole nother motive that they doing some other
They
shit.
did cut that though.
They did cut it.
To the laugh. Because at first he was about to say something to.
He probably did say it. And like you said, they edited so it just seemed like he laughed right after that. You're right. I wonder what he said. Because I did feel like a laugh that Mr. Wonderful gets. Oh, yes, I did. It's like crackling, but they're like, ooh, what the fuck does that look like?
Clayton.
Is it hard on your teeth, though?
They good teeth.
80 calories per bag, but they're like scoopers. It just had these unique features that I just loved. You're really creating a great experience for everybody. And for me as a shark, this is a great investment. I'm really
He had
appreciating
to
all
say
the work you guys do.
scoopers. He couldn't say scoop, like Tostitos.
He said scoopers.
He said they're like scoopers.
has helped other
Ow,
people
ow.
out by offering.
I think every time he said Tunisia, my brain was
He
hearing,
said Tunisian though, right?
yeah. But that's a person from Tunisia, so. But I didn't recognize her until you said it. And I was like, oh.
What?
It ain't like she got no titties to balance.
We have the hostage taker wad,
Yeah.
where soggy items get
Yeah.
trapped in the fitted sheet.
Yeah.
And then there's
All
the
in
burrito wad, where
what's
one
this?
sheet wraps itself around
The,
everything else in the load,
mm.
and nothing inside dries.
Them some good samples.
There has never never been a solution to this wasteful and annoying problem
What you got, girl?
until now.
You got a giant mesh bag?
And the
She shouldn't have worn a thick girl dress for
attachments to
this.
the fork.
Why did he need to tell us he sleep naked though?
Into this clip.
To explain why
This is
he
not going to damage
get the
your
most
sheets
expensive
if
sheets
you
in the
use
world.
it properly.
There was a lot of information out.
And so I have a lot of years of watching inventors bring their products to market and bring them here to you on this carpet.
I'm here for her sob
You
story.
have all in-
Everybody needs that
Everybody has this
shit.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I don't have this problem because
You don't do anything.
Cause you got a,
I'm just not a sheet washer.
yeah,
This is just not.
you got a fucking maid.
13
They're
years.
fucking brilliant.
This is the reason I, and I know a lot of the other sharks do the show.
She finna get knocked off though, but she made a good. She finna make a good penny. Ah, what they scared of?
It's not
She
for
don't
me.
need them. What she need them for?
She don't need them. She don't. She don't need them.
Here's an offer.
She
This is-
don't
this is
need
a
them.
classic Mr. Wonderful
She don't need them.
situation if I ever saw
And she
it.
got all the.
Usually they call them out.
And she got all the rights.
10% equity. The royalty's not perpetual.
And I have one.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a Lori product to me.
up and down.
But I'm wondering why she's there though. Like usually they ask people, then they
Yeah.
ask her.
What are you gonna? What do you need the money for?
Right.
What do you need the money for?
And your margins are 38%.
Fucking
you made
30.
500-something
Profit 30 is
thousand, blah, 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 blah.
38%. The
Obviously,
margins
you
are
don't
way
have-
more
you
than
don't
30.
need Supply issue.
The margins are way more
You in
percent.
fucking Walmart. You in
The margins are like 200% from $3 to make in $19.99. So what does she need them for? But it's something the ones that's going out see,
First off, genius product.
and it's the same thing, and I don't know what it is.
Already spoke
Yes.
about her.
You don't have to
Yes,
sell
super
yourself, Laura.
successful, and this is a perfect
Don't be
complementary
thirsty.
product. This is something we could upsell.
Oh, unless you're
with
gonna
a
try to
better, and I think we could do an infomercial
get a
with
bigger
this too,
equity.
and get in all the stores nationwide. So my offer is a little different than Kevin's. I'm going to offer you the $200,000, but I would like to be a 25% partner.
Yeah, I
know
knew.
It sounds like a lot, but let me tell you,
Savage.
I'm not savage. I know how to
Yes, you
make
are, bitch.
millionaires. That's what I do. So that's my offer. I want to be in it with you day in, day out.
She can own. And Laura sees something.
He's saying that. He's saying that because he wants you to take his.
Laura sees a
Can you
good
tell me
puppet.
what your paths would be, Laura? You said infomercial.
So I think infomercial would be a great route for you, but also digital advertising and
I
everywhere.
can do exactly
Before-
the same
No,
thing
you
after
can't.
13 years. I have
Oh,
so
when her
many
horns go up.
big bucks
No,
for
we
example.
can't.
Sure. One phone call. Everybody returns Mr. Wonderful's call.
Yeah,
So
they
you
go,
can just talk
hello,
to my
Mr.
CEOs
Wonderful.
and find out.
Click.
Wait, Laura, I gave you your pitch and I'm doing mine. Anything she can do,
I can do better.
That's the way I look at it.
Cindy, think about this.
How much?
Neither of them are great offers. If she said what she said,
Lori, would you do it for 10%?
I like her eyeshadow.
10%.
No,
You know, honestly,
No.
what I'm offering you, it's like gold. You know, I mean,
Just to
I'm
keep it
offering you
interesting,
a
Cindy,
I'm doing you a favor.
route to have a
Modify my offer,
partner.
okay?
Lori ready to
Just
pimp
keep
the
things
fuck out of her.
swirling in the tank like a dryer. I'm going to drop my equity take to 5%, but I'm going to keep the royalty in place. But it's not perpetual. I make $1 million. That's not too much to ask.
Lori don't want to
Household
drop the
name.
equity. That's what she got in to jab her with.
Doing that fight, Kevin?
Of course. What do you think my incentive is with my entrepreneurs? I blow it up as big as I can.
What
It
is
really
that?
boils down to how much equity I want to give up. I have an MBA too. I understand equity.
Yes.
I know
That's
something.
why I'm
Whatever
very
you need to
creative with
hear,
my
girl.
structures. I try and find
Cindy.
something that's equitable
What the
between
fuck?
the
Equity
entrepreneur
doesn't
and me.
matter.
Now, I
It
don't
doesn't
like,
matter
I
if you're
really do
making
not
millions.
like greed. I really do not like greed. When I
He
see
realized
getting
Lori's-
greedy like this, I put in a lot
He
of
helping
pressure
Lori
on
make
me
herself hang
to
herself.
be less greedy, to be a better Lori. That's what I'm trying to do.
He's setting you up, Lori.
I can't go to 10%. The lowest I'll go
20.
is 20. The lowest I'll go is 20.
Mr. One said, ouch. He rubbing shit in. He ain't shit. I love it, though.
Lori, I love you.
But Mr. Wonderful,
Mr. Wonderful,
we have the deal.
I'm going to take your deal.
It's a better deal though.
It's a better
Because
deal.
Lori's
Now,
gonna make way more than $1 million.
and Lori wants to. Oh, she was drooling to pimp her. Because she also seemed timid, so she would do whatever Lori said. And with the patents and with the copy trademarks, oh my God.
Kevin, I did not see that happening. Neither did Kevin.
that deal from Lori. Listen, I cannot.
I want to see Lori's face right now. Oh.
I just thought Kevin wanted the money that was on the ground.
You thought Kevin what?
We just wanted the money on the ground.
They could spend half their lives over 50.
That was good. This is a good idea, but I do wonder, what does she need them for?
They didn't ask, and it could be out of respect.
Well, I think they don't disrespect her, but I don't think it's out of respect. I think it's more so out of, it doesn't matter, because it's a hell of a product, and they gonna make so much fucking money, and that's the goal of investment.
Yeah, but some people that had the same situation, they be like, what do you need us for? Like, what are you going to do with the money? Like, they ask them.
Well, I think they also underestimate her, if I can just say that in a sidebar. I think she's not sneaky or conniving, and so that she's easy manipulable, and so she can run everything. But if they decide they want to change something about it, or just how it's being moved, they can just say what they want, and she'll go for it. I think that they underestimate her on that, because I think that she has some grit in her. That
They may have asked her though, because I just remember reading. We're just seeing a portion of the whole thing. Some of them might last almost an hour.
Right.
And we
Each one.
Right. And we're only seeing 5 minutes or 3 minutes of it. So they could have asked her and they just didn't, whatever. But I often wonder why certain people, they don't ask them.
Everything is narratives. Because like you said, even if they did, they'll choose which ones they want to air or not. You got any more chocolate in that drawer?
Nobody did?
I don't.
Why you feel like that?
I do not want my box in my room, I'll tell you that. I hate your phony smile.
Of my first and only product of its type. To date, we've helped tens of thousands of people around the globe avoid those tedious online meetings where you kind of have to go, but at the same time, you really don't need to. It works.
It's a lot of meetings like that, but you can't admit it. Nobody talks about it.
Nickname, give it an ID and a password.
I'm going to tell your boss I don't feel like going. Just do the
days
whatever.
of the week you'd like people to arrive, what time to arrive, and how long to stay for. Sharks, who's ready to join me in helping the world
That's
to
some
log off,
bullshit.
sleep in, and be in two places at once?
Wow.
That's what it was. That's how you actually said it. This is from Ferris Bueller, right? Bueller.
10 more years, though.
So,
I'm sleeping, but what do you call me virtually? My persona is attending a meeting, and Mark asks me a question.
Right.
I mean, I ignore him the first time. Mark thinks it's normal. He asks me again. I still ignore him. How does Mark not figure out it's not really me?
Right. Okay, so there's two things here that I'll say. The first is, right now, this is an MVP, right? Like, all it is a
MVP is minimal viable
It's
product.
a functioning minimal viable product with tens of thousands of users. But to address the question, I'm sorry, could you repeat it one more time? It was...
Well, what if someone asks you a question?
Oh, he high. He high.
You're in another place right now. You'd be surprised. Yeah. So if someone asks you a question right now, it's a static video. It doesn't handle for any sort of interaction.
Just how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, so when I was 12, I took a computer science class, absolutely fell in love with it. I've been building products and whatnot ever since. And then I went to Tulane. I was on the path. I was interning at Goldman Sachs. I was on track to graduate summa cum laude. And
If you would have never showed up for class and would have sent your avatar, you wouldn't have learned all the shit you learned.
Yeah, so when I was 12, I took a computer science class, absolutely fell in love with it. I've been building products and whatnot ever since. And then I spent a total of $300 on marketing. It's just viral word of mouth growth.
Do you charge for it at all?
So right now, the way I think about it is sales should not be the goal. Growth should be the goal. This is an internet scalable
To an investor?
Moonshot idea. Dropping out of school.
Did you see...
Right now,
Damn,
the way I
look at
think about
Mark.
it is
Mark
sales
was like,
should not be
just
the
let
goal.
it go.
Growth should be the goal.
Just let it go.
This is an internet scalable, venture backable moonshot idea. The only reason we
'Cause
have
Mark
sales
knows-
is because after dropping out of school, I completely ran out of money when I was building it. Maxed out all my credit cards, had a movement with my mom.
Maybe you should have attended more of the classes.
Right.
It's a good backup.
So
plan.
how did you get sales?
So then, when that happened, I started charging new users around $6.99 a month. We make right now about $1,000 a month.
Why not just charge a one-time fee of like $5?
That's a good point. I do like that idea, though. I think that's
It didn't cross your mind at all?
Well, no, I mean,
Apparently they didn't. I like how honest he being.
charging new users
You know why?
$6.99 a month.
That is why he is, but he focus high.
Just charge a one-time fee of like
But he
$5.
is.
That's a good point. I do like that idea, though. I think that's
He's serious.
It didn't cross your mind at all?
No,
You dropped out of school?
dropped out of school.
he cute.
While I was working on it part-time, while I was in school, I was learning 10 times more by building a product and actually being a business person.
The integrity issue bothers
Right.
me, and I do think it could get
Right.
people in trouble as equally
Yeah.
as it could help them.
Yeah.
It's not a business for me,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry. I'm out.
Yeah,
I really appreciate your time, though. Thank
yeah.
you.
Issues. There
Yeah,
may
it's
be
an
some
integrity
compliance, issues that may be brought forward because attendance is sometimes legally required.
That's right.
In some of the
Oh,
roles
right.
I live in, and so
really?
that's my concern. But I wish you the best.
You saw
I
what I
can't
did?
be
Oh.
there,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
He needs. He too young. I would say he's too young to be going that hard on the weed right
that may
now.
be brought forward because
Right.
attendance is sometimes
He's a
legally
smart guy.
required
Required.
in some of the roles I live in. And so
Really?
that's
I
my
didn't
concern.
think
But I
about
wish you the
that.
best.
He ain't.
I can't be invested.
Look, he ain't looked up nothing, and he making $1,000 a month on accident.
Maybe I'm oversensitive to it. I think communication is the only thing that separates us from the animals, and to feel
Yeah.
like somebody opted out of communicating, I don't feel comfortable with. I'm out.
It's still integrity issue again.
Just address kind of
The idea as a business doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There's no business here.
Yeah,
This is not a business. You will not run this as
Yeah.
a business. You can't make revenue off this business. It's a bad idea. I'm out.
Robert went ahead and just called him out, huh?
It was great.
Cause you can record yourself doing nothing, and take the sound out.
iteration of the product.
You know what I
would
mean?
be on top of that, a voice recognition.
Do you realize how expensive that is, though?
Oh my God!
I
No,
just
he
don't see
don't.
why
He just
people
high.
go back to
He got
school.
on Shark
If
Tank.
you really want to win in
on
this space,
accident.
you got to earn a team.
It's so weird because he's so smart.
Otherwise,
He
someone's
should've
just gonna
stayed.
jump the gun.
He should have stayed in school
I'm out.
and went to more classes. And went to more
Better
classes.
than every, right?
You know
And it's
what?
changing every single day.
He didn't go back and watch all them
Otherwise,
lectures.
someone's just gonna jump
He didn't go back and watch all them lectures.
All right. Well,
I thought I had it.
My bad. Yeah.
Mark Cuban wants me to finish college.
Oh,
Maybe I
darn.
should. I was thinking I'm
He's
probably
so
fine,
hot.
But we'll see. I might go back to school.
Mark, I just want you to know something. During the back end of that, when you're grilling him, I actually wasn't here. I just came back.
Okay, go ahead. What you-
I was gonna say, that's how Shark Tank done turned into this thing where they invest in business that they want to or not, but they really just use social media in a way that they could have used social media their own self. You know what I mean? So they just really buying into people's business.
Watch Cheryl Burton and Alan Krzyzewski on
Ooh,
Eyewitness News
Cheryl.
at 10.
Oh, she trying to hold on to that you in the face.
Oh, they got to deal with that?
Oh, they must have.
Did you say you saw one?
But I've had a millionaire mindset since I was 12 years old.
You've been eating like
Seeking
it.
a $300,000 investment. Hey,
Yeah.
So, what shark wants to jump on this trade train by partnering with a 15-year-old entrepreneur that's on his way to being a billionaire by his 21st birthday? Check out the samples that are in front of you guys.
I wonder if that's his mom or her sister.
And you know, today I've been feeling green.
feel
This has
quality.
been really
It
amazing.
looks quality.
Quality. I said feel.
Tara, why is it called Spurgo?
It looked like
I
it.
came up with the name Spurgo, combining the words sports and heroes, and then I added Geo at the end because Spurgo is for the go-getters. It don't matter what your profession is, as long as you're working hard every day, chasing your dreams, that's Spurgo.
You tell him, Ted. Wow.
This is all embroidered, right? And a lot of people try to cut.
I could tell the way he rubbing on it.
And the quality's good. This is excellent. Excellent.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dana.
What's the price of?
I could tell the outfits they got on is quality.
Now we have a global brand.
He woke me up every Saturday morning to go out and sell. There's times where he made
Oh, it's in it.
Yes, yes.
Trey.
Initially, he started off with like, okay, our goal is
Yeah, look at him.
$300 today.
He focused
Halfway
right
through
now.
the day, he will be like, Mom, let's make it 500. Let's make it 600. Let's make it 700.
He's still, he ready right
When he
now.
would get the money. I was like, Trey, what do you want to buy? And he was like, Mom, I don't want to buy anything. I want to go ahead and get more T-shirts. He
What is driving people to buy from you like that.
Spurgo is more than clothing. Spurgo is a feeling. A lot of times
It
when
is,
people,
I believe it.
they buy Spurgo, you know, they'll tag me on Instagram and different things like that. Like, I'm inspiring youth, not just in the city of Philadelphia, but all over the world, that you could chase your dreams at a young age. Or, you know,
He seem autistic.
violence and drug infested. And I didn't really see
He got
lot
a
of
tick.
positive things. And it's a lot of kids just like me.
See?
I wanted to be the light and role model for, you know, not just youth in the city of Philadelphia, but all over. You know, to this day, our total sales are $1.8 million.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Did you say 1.8 million?
Yes.
So 1.8 million over what period of time?
Yes. So 2018 was $40,000.
I bet you know all the
in sales.
numbers.
2019 was $130,000. To this date, $938,000 in sales. Wow.
Yeah, he's special. Shout out to his mom for nurturing it.
Locations right now.
What percentage of the sales are?
So impressive, both of you. I personally think that
Maybe he was
I'm not
helping
the
him out if he had him on
best
the side,
partner here for you. So solely for that reason, I'm going to take myself out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Lori.
Guys, it's just amazing.
I think Damon.
Incredible.
I'll offer you the $300,000. I want 25% of the company.
Yeah, that's why Damon
Thanks so
jumped
much,
in.
Mr. Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Do you want to come in with me?
No, I don't need him for that. It's like him
Yeah,
needing me for
see,
something.
Damon finna save him from that 25% he trying to get.
I'll match that.
Oh, match, okay.
Whoa. 2 offers. Boom.
Mr. Damon, would you do 300 for 20%?
Yeah, he'll do it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Damon. Thank you so much.
I wonder what his situation is conditionally. Like if he,
I used to bring Mr. Damon.
or maybe they don't recognize
You
nothing.
know, anytime I would finish my work, you know, so now he partnered with Mr. Damon. It's still soaking in right now. So it's so great.
So surreal.
He just shaved. He wouldn't shave. Thank you so much, Mr. Damon.
He partnered with Mr. Damon.
For my boyfriend. I just met him last week and I don't like him at all.
I used to bring Mr. Damon book to school and I would read it, you know, anytime I would finish my work, you know, so.
Oh, he done read that book
Mr. Damon.
a bunch of
It's
times.
still soaking in right now. It's so great.
So surreal.
I just met that hoe last
And
week.
you was already asking for his digits. I told you I ain't have them.
Like, what's Mr. Corey Tony's name?
What made me think you had him? Since I was thirsty so bad to get his
You know I
digits.
got connections. You know I be getting full of strangers.